I hear the music in it.
I think your music is way too loud. There we go. I hear it now.
Alright.
All right. So we're gonna redo the intro a little bit here. Rob, how's things?
Oh, terrible. As I was saying earlier, I mean, it's just been an abysmal week. No, things are good. Nice, relaxing week.
That's good. Rick, how's things?
So far, so good. We'll see how things turn out here.
Josh? Having fun moving? Having fun moving in?
No.
George?
Fine, I guess, but sick, but I'm finally getting over it.
Yeah. Hunter?
Doing good. Can't think of anything special that's happened this past week, though.
Not the fact that you almost fell down a steep embankment trying to carry a pontoon with 4 people?
Oh, yes. Yeah. That was fun. Well, that was both of us, and we both almost died, so...
Yeah.
Or suffered
I mean, steep incline with a pontoon rolling over top of you. I mean, yeah, I could
Well,
see.
we would have rolled on top of the pontoon. The pontoon would have fell on Blue and B.
That would be terrible.
Yeah, so...
Well, we had a...
Didn't B just finish healing from an injury? Like, he doesn't need another one?
That was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know,
With
but...
the bicep tear?
Yeah, but...
Those are
If
nasty.
it makes it any better, I think we had a 4-year-old with 911 on standby.
Yeah. Blue and I gave our cell phones to Addie, and we're like, "Hey, Addie, in case we fall into the water, here's the phones, and if we get injured, call 911." And I think she's about 7.
This is fantastic.
Yeah.
Stacy, talk to me, baby. How you doing?
Growing old sucks.
Growing old sucks.
Tell me about it.
You didn't just dye your hair that color? That's actually from age? Oh, okay.
You and me
That
both, buddy.
explains a lot. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not that far behind.
I've been stubborn if I live long enough.
You know, I was joking with the lady that did my haircut earlier. I was like, you guys don't dye hair color here, do you? Because I got some salt and pepper starting to come through. And she's like, stop it before George hears you, because he's got more than you do. And I'm like, oh, snap.
It runs in the family. My dad was white haired before he was 30, so you're not. It's not the dig you think it is.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
I started finding gray hairs when I was 18. It's not really a big deal.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and start episode 4. So last we left off, you guys were finding your way around, exploring a little bit. One of you, I forget who it was. Oh, it was Stacy. Discovered the river so that you guys had fresh water. And Hunter was gathering everyone up to head back to the temple, I believe, if I remember correctly.
No, we ended out, we were having a conversation with that demigod, and the last thing that happened was, well, the last thing that happened was with Josh's character, but right before we cut that off, he sent Hunter's character to the Rainbow Bridge to commune with Odin.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And then you wake up and realize it was just a dream.
I wish.
I'm just kidding. So, we'll go ahead and conclude that real quick. So, as you start to wander across the Rainbow Bridge, you happen to feel like something behind you is watching you.
Turn around.
You see Heimdall.
How far? Like way down there? Or is he like actually
200 feet or so.
Oh. Hello.
He is currently leaning on his greatsword. He'll lift it up and turn around and walk back into his chamber.
Oh, okay. So he's just leaving me alone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will turn and head up, walk up the Rainbow Bridge towards Asgard.
You will see a chariot being pulled with what looks like 4 Pegasus. And it lands, and you will see a Valkyrie get off. She will open up the door.
For me to enter?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Thank you. Loki appreciates this. I will then step in.
She closes the door behind you. You can hear her get back up on the seat. It takes off, and your stomach drops. Have you ever flown before?
Are you asking Loki or
Loki,
Hunter?
Loki.
Oh.
You have to be this high.
Probably not. No, I don't think so.
So make me a Constitution save.
Point for everyone.
Yeah, you can pass that on.
Thank you.
Give Rick 4.
And I brought some pop. So
16.
thank you.
You don't like it,
Josh.
but you don't throw up. You look out the window.
Wait, there's a window?
Yeah. It's a carriage. There's windows.
Oh, I thought you said it was a chariot. Oh, never mind. Okay. Yeah, I'll look out the window. Do I see Gingunagap?
Huh?
Do I see Gingunagap?
No.
No? Okay.
But you do see, the city of Asgard.
Mm-hmm.
And you see people walking around. Their citizens are walking around, and the city appears to be made out of gold and platinum. You're not really sure exactly how that's possible, but everything shines with a radiance that you're not used to.
I know exactly how it's possible. It's the gods! Don't question it.
So, you notice that you're heading towards the palace,
Mm-hmm.
and the carriage lands, and the door is opened.
I will then step out.
You will notice that there are Asgardian soldiers shoulder to shoulder all the way up the stairs and into the great hall. They're facing inward as if it's like an honor guard.
Like a procession.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Loki is deeply flattered at the honor being showed him. Loki is just a humble servant, need not this. But Loki appreciates nonetheless. I will then proceed in.
As you go up the stairs and you get to the top, you can give me a religion check.
And then roll initiative.
Yeah, guidance.
Boom, your strike is up. Dealing 40 d10 points.
Religion, you said?
Yep.
18.
You get to the top of the stairs and you notice that Lady Sid is standing there.
Ooh, Sif?
Mm-hmm.
I will give a deep bow.
She'll nod.
Lady Sif?
She says, "Are you prepared to enter the Great Hall?"
Trying to think of the correct word. Is there any regulations that Loki should be aware of?
Never step on the dais.
Loki already figured that. Anything else?
Only speak to Odin when spoken to.
Nothing else?
Manners.
Loki is ready. Thank you.
You'll see her go like this with the blunt of her fist and hit the door twice. And the doors, these massive 30-foot tall golden doors, will open very slowly. And you will see the inside chamber of the Hall of the Gods. And you will see that there are hundreds of long tables lining the floor with a massive hearth in the center, burning brightly. And just inside the door, you see a very familiar face.
Thor?
It's actually your ancestor.
Oh! What's he doing here? Thor must definitely not be here.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a good relationship.
He has a whole pass.
He looks at you.
Grandfather, it is good to see you.
Where's my tribute? Give me tribute.
I have the perfect tribute for you, Grandfather.
What's that?
I will reach into my pouch, I'll take out something, and I'll go, catch! And I'll just flick him a single silver coin.
He'll catch it. What's the coin? Just a silver coin?
Just a silver coin.
He'll throw it, and then he'll take a couple steps away, and you notice he turns into Loki.
Oh, clever.
He's like... He'll start walking away. And you notice the guards continue down into the hall.
I will then, I will go in.
Okay. Once you walk in, you see Thor standing at the bottom of the dais to the right, in his best armor. Odin is on his throne with his best armor, with the two ravens on either side of the throne. And standing to his left, with her hand on his shoulder, is Freya.
Where's Frigg?
No one else is here.
Oh,
The hall is actually empty, aside from those individuals.
okay. I will walk up, and once I reach the bottom of the dais, I will go to a knee.
You see Thor look at you and then look up at his father. Father, this is Loki, son of Loki,
Lowry.
Soki Laurison. And they look at each other. Odin kind of cocks an eyebrow. And how exactly have you gained entrance into Asgard?
Great Heimdall did not bar Loki from entry. Loki entered a carriage and flew here.
How did you come here?
Loki encountered a demigod on an island that sprayed it's gold dust, right? Gold dust on Loki. Loki found himself here.
You see Freya lean down and whisper something in Odin's ear, and Odin go like this. Like, almost like he already knew whatever she was saying. You can give me a perception if you'd like to hear what is said.
Sure. 16. Non-natural 20.
She says, the Nyskethian demigod of snakes used powder of the plains to send him here. And Odin's just like he waves her off like he already knew.
When I probably described the golden powder, he probably figured.
Mm-hmm. And what can we do for you?
Loki wished to gain insight on what Loki should do. Loki did want to just commune with you, but this individual sent Loki here. This individual wishes to release their family from their temple prison. Loki wanted to know if this is the correct course of action.
Would you be okay with your family being trapped somewhere?
No. But this is not Loki's family. These are potential enemies of Odin and his family. This demigod did not even attempt to communicate with Loki and his allies. This demigod first tried to kill them.
Why?
This demigod claims that the gods were angry with us.
You'll see a little bit of fog out of your peripheral vision, and you'll see a familiar woman in white.
Ran.
Odin will look. It seems as if either you or a member of your party has garnered the wrong type of attention from some of the Aesir. Maybe that's what the demigod refers to. If his continent or island, or whatever it is, was as calm and quiet as you claim, and then all of a sudden with your arrival you brought storms and chaos, I would be apprehensive. I'm not saying I would attack you, but I would be apprehensive. But his culture is different from ours. You have to understand their culture is mostly warriors, revolving around sacrifice, ritual bloodshedding, and skin peeling. The worship of ancient entities that predate even Asgard.
Then Loki should help.
I would. But I would be weary, cautious.
Can Loki ask a hypothetical?
Ask.
If need be, if it comes to it, and it is necessary, how could Loki kill a demigod?
With a weapon blessed by the gods. Only a weapon that is blessed by the gods can shed blood of a god.
Even demigod?
If it can hurt a god, it can hurt a demigod. Thor will hold out and kneel near him. We'll say, weapons similar to this. Or Odin's spear. Weapons of ancient power. The odds of you finding one, however, is very limited. You see Odin's one eye glow a bright white color, and then it stops and he says, one of your party already has a godlike legacy in his possession. He wears it upon himself. It's his armor. Out of game, George, your legacy you chose was armor, correct?
No, my legacy is my weapon. It's my axe.
Oops. Scratch that. DM mistake. Rewind. One of your party members already possesses a godlike artifact. He wields a great axe.
Oh. Loki knows of who you speak.
This item, if nurtured, could become quite powerful. And I have the distinct feeling that you're venturing somewhere in the near future where if you are observant enough and are found worthy, one of your group may find another. At that point, Odin will stand up and will say, I have much to tend to. I have answered your questions and I have given you your audience. Unless you find something of note or have something of my interest, you may go.
Loki thanks you.
Freya will step down off the dais and will go over to you and will rise you to your feet. And she will walk you to the door. And she says, please do me a favor if you would.
Loki would do anything for the beautiful Freya.
She smiles. You almost feel warm inside. And she says, please, pet the little cat on the head for me. Such a gentle spirit and such a dangerous creature.
Loki will do that.
She will kind of go like this and very gently, in a non-pinching manner, kind of grab your cheek, and then she'll walk off.
Okay. I will then, I will leave the hall, and I will head back towards the Rainbow Bridge, or the carriage take me to the Rainbow Bridge.
The carriage will take you to the Rainbow Bridge, and you will go into the chamber at the end of the Rainbow Bridge, and you will see Heimdall standing there.
Greetings,
Ah.
Heimdall.
I see your visit has concluded.
Yes. May Loki go back to Midgard?
He points to the door on the other side of the chamber.
I will go over to the door.
It opens and you see the Rainbow Bridge continues, and then it splits in multiple directions. He says, take the middle one.
Thank you. I will then go down the Rainbow Bridge, the middle path.
Once you step foot on the middle path, the second foot, you reappear where you were, back in Midgard. But, back to the rest of the group. While you guys are standing there with the demigod standing in front of you, he says, well, your friend is having his meeting. I'm going to go tend to my responsibilities. And then all of a sudden you see his eyes flash a gold color, and he says, one of the northern tribe members has been caught by the current of the river and has been brought all the way down to the southern lands. He looks at you. Perhaps you should look into that. And then he'll turn into a serpent and disappear in the weeds.
When we talked to him last session, he had to translate everything through Hati. Is that still... Okay. So you're the only one who can tell us that. Because you're the only one who understands beast speech. Because he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone, man. Apparently we're having visitors. Or a visitor.
Visitor?
Mm-hmm. So who wants to go explore it?
We should probably wait to see what happens with
See how long it takes them?
our giant friend.
Which way?
Was it to the
It was east.
northeast?
Northeast, yep.
Hati. Going.
You and him are going?
Yep.
Okay. Give me an encounter roll, d6.
Alright. 5.
Okay? You travel for about 6 hours. It's about how long it took you to get over there. It's quite the distance. You can hear the river. Hati stops all of a sudden, sniffs the air, and he looks towards the riverbank. And over on the other side of the riverbank, you will see... Rick, please describe your character.
He's about so you've seen people from her pictures of Mesoamerican people, darker skin,
Yes.
big old freaking nose, large nose. So that he has a simple rucksack, is wearing a kilt, has a bow, a large club, and let's see, bow, large club, and a shield with the little the curtains. I forget what they're called. The straps that protect the upper leg.
Okay. So I'm gonna go walk over and check and see if he's still alive.
No, he's standing there looking at you.
Oh.
There's a canoe
Oh.
up on the bank.
Okay.
Like he's just landed up on the bank.
Did I just wind up here, or
You just got here.
Okay, like this minute, or
Yep.
Okay.
You see a very large wolf with him.
Stay where you are.
I'll nod at him.
George, can you describe your character for him?
All right, I'm 6'8", 235-pound half orc, carrying a large axe in one hand and a smaller axe in the other. Dressed in skins, though I do have a mithril half plate on underneath that, so you'd see a bit of silver bling going on.
And what color is your hair and eyes?
My hair is black and my eyes are brown.
He could pass as someone that's from around here, but he doesn't look like a tribes person.
Yeah, it doesn't.
He doesn't have any markings either.
Well, I've got the dark greenish skin, so.
Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm saying.
Tusks or
He doesn't have any markings of any of the tribes, so you don't feel threatened at the moment.
Oh. Ow. How far away is he? Like, how far is he across the river?
50 feet.
Oh, okay, it's quite close then. I'll just call out hello to you.
What language?
I do know common, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll try common, or else. Yeah, I'll start in common, since you're clearly not local.
Yes. Hello.
More of you?
Lost? Very. Come.
Can I inside him really quick?
Sure.
Is this an ambush?
He's not.
Do you want my deception?
I like
No,
the thing,
I got it.
Okay.
I like the thing when he said lost and he said very. So
Uh,
who knows who's very
Which one's-
lost?
10.
Because he might be or he might be.
You don't get the feeling like you're in danger, but you do understand that he seems like a person who doesn't use many words. Do me another insight on the wolf.
Okay. I do have animal handling. Can I use that instead?
Nope, just insight for now.
Okay, so 11. But yes,
You get the distinct feeling that the wolf is smarter than him.
11.
It's like the wolf is more strategic and observant than he is,
What's it doing?
watching you very closely, and it's sniffing the air like it smells something, but it doesn't see anything.
Is it acting? Does it look like it feels secure in its position?
Yes.
Okay. So it has or he has friends somewhere nearby. I will say, wait here until I cross. And I will get in the canoe and paddle my way across. It's maybe 50 feet, so should take a minute or so.
So you paddle across. You gonna help grab the canoe when he gets to the other side?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it is a free moving river, so he's gonna need help landing the canoe.
I'll grab the prow and just haul it up onto the beach.
So you notice he helps you land the canoe.
Okay.
I'm guessing the river leads out into the ocean because he got swept down here, right?
No, actually the river stops and goes underground.
Oh.
What was it? Oh, the fat cowboy. Let's see. Thank you.
I'll nod. Friends, I'll point in the general direction of the general direction of our camp.
Ooh. Where from?
Woods.
Here? Or
Yes.
I'll point approximately east it would be.
So towards the ocean.
Yes.
He points towards the ocean.
I see. You're one of those outsiders.
Suddenly you feel safer.
Well, normally they don't stick around here long. Alright.
Wonder why.
Oh, we'll find it. I will. Can he, since they're swimming animals, could he reliably cross the water by himself?
Yeah.
I will let him know to come over.
Okay. Roll me a percentile.
Okay. Oh, I need somebody else's D10. Thank you. I forgot my.
Everyone.
42.
George,
Mhm.
roll a perception check and one for your wolf.
Alright.
Oh,
Alright.
probably should have let them know first. Oh.
Metal die is me, not metal die is my wolf. So 22 for me. Let's see. 7 for the wolf. 7 for Hati.
Okay. George,
Mm-hmm.
across the river, a ways up, maybe 20 feet up,
Mm-hmm.
you just barely catch the shadow of something leaping across the river and landing into the tree.
Drop.
It looked like a shadow, so you're not even sure if you saw what you think you saw.
All right. Drop my battle axe to the. So I'm holding the handle by the. Actually, drop both my axes. I'm holding the handles by the end, so I've got as much leverage as I can.
Rick, do you want your character to make an insight check, please?
On him?
Yes.
Uh,
It's very clear what he's doing, but I mean,
yeah. 10 again.
so you get the feeling that he feels threatened by something all of a sudden.
Oh, don't worry. It's just quick.
And then out of the tree, you will see a dire jaguar hop down that's about twice the size of your wolf.
Here. Don't worry. See? I'll go over him and I'll put my hand near his mouth. Just to
You know that loud, predatory animal purr that they do? The clicking almost? He, right?
yeah.
He will kind of move his head into his hand.
See? Perfectly safe. Nothing to worry about.
It'll kind of yawn, exposing all of its teeth.
Completely safe. Nothing to worry about.
Roll a wisdom save for your wolf, please.
All right. So 18.
He's fine, but he moves a little closer to you.
Mhm.
He feels like pack tactics may be required if this cat is engaged. That is a big cat,
See?
and it is extremely muscular.
I'll tell Hati to stay about 5 paces, or I'll tell him to stay about 10 feet behind me. So I'll point to you. I'll choke up on the axes a little bit, not too much. So I still have a fair bit of swing in them if I need to use them.
Okay. Here. I will unstring my bow
Okay.
and wrap it around half.
All right.
Better?
I'll drop the axes down so the heads are against my grip.
Okay.
Come.
Alright.
So, are you going to carry your canoe,
Ooh.
or are you going to leave it behind?
What kind of shape is it in?
That's a good question. I rolled a 3 on a percentile, so it's actually pretty banged up. You might want to just let it go down the river.
Yeah. I would.
So you push it back in the water and let it go down, or leave it on the shore.
I will. Moment, please. I'll take the warhammer and break holes in the bottom, and then I'll just let it out and let it sink.
Okay. You see him sink his canoe.
But could I tell if the canoe is in rough shape?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So you guys start heading back toward the group.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I would say that took you, after the 6 hours of traveling, it took you maybe 10 minutes to wait for him to come over and all. So going back to the group, about an hour passes and you guys are just kind of standing around, and all of a sudden you guys see the clouds part and you smell something burning in front of you on the ground, and you will see a Nordic rune symbol start to carve itself in the ground in the shape of a circle, and then you slowly see the weight of a column start to appear there.
We move back.
And and then you'll see a rainbow column, and then you'll see him standing there, and it'll.
Has Hild come back yet?
No.
Oh man.
Then you'll see the column go back up, and the symbol is permanently scarred on the ground now, and there's smoke rising very faintly around him.
You all right, Loki?
Loki is perfectly fine.
The guy just
That
kind
was
of
fun.
blew dust at you and you vanished.
Loki went to Asgard.
Uh-huh.
Loki saw Freya and Odin and Thor. Loki also saw Loki. Disguised as Loki.
No, I'm sure they have mirrors in Asgard. It's fine.
I didn't think about that.
Loki saw Loki disguised as Loki. And then I realized that he really wasn't Loki.
He was actually Loki.
Great.
Oh.
Why'd
I'm
you
aware
come
of your cat, right?
back? Yeah, everyone is.
Where is your cat?
When we were on the ship, she was out free all those months. The cat is not here because the cat is with Hill.
Oh, Freya asked Loki to pet your cat for her.
He wouldn't know. He wouldn't.
Yeah, no, I know.
He has no way of knowing that.
I know. They're just staring at him like, the hell? She's not here right now. We'll let you know when she gets back.
Loki got insight from Odin. Odin said to help,
Did he?
but be wary, he said.
That seems wise. I mean, everybody who's hired us so far has died. We probably shouldn't tell that guy that.
What?
The thing I just said.
Oh, that
everyone
we
who's
know
hired us.
dies?
Yeah.
Everyone
Alright.
dies.
Well, while you were gone, that demigod said that somebody was gonna crash land somewhere. I don't know, but Skull went off to find him, them.
Oh. Where do we need to go?
What?
Where do we need to go?
You get the impression that what he's saying is Skull went to go get him and is going to come back.
Yeah.
So if you guys move, Skull won't be able to find you.
Yeah. We tried to hunt.
Well, in a normal sense. I mean, aside from the fact you have a tracker.
We tried to hunt. What? God, would that have been this morning or yes? It
That
must
would
have
have
been this morning. We tried to hunt this morning. We couldn't find anything, so we probably want to look for food because we're gonna run out of that real fast.
Excuse me, I apologize for blowing my nose.
You said your cat was with Hild. Where is Hild?
She had an errand to run.
What errand could she run here?
We don't know.
Insight? Deception?
13.
I'm definitely aware of something because I
You
rolled
are-
higher than him on the die.
You are aware that Hild is in fact doing something.
Mm-hmm.
The twins are not being completely forthcoming with information, but they're also respecting her privacy.
Do I get the sense from him that he's not completely sure where she is?
No, he knows where she went.
Oh, okay.
We know the direction she went. We don't know what she was doing. We just know she went down to the coast.
If she changed where she was going, he doesn't know, but as far as if things are as they were, he's aware of where she went.
Okay.
And you get the impression she'll be back soon.
We sent Tickles with her in case she had any trouble. We know she can't scream for help, but Tickles can come get us.
And right about now you hear meow, meow, as you'll see Hild and Tickles walk back into camp.
Both of the twins will like hold out their hand for her, and she'll jump. But because she's a displacer beast, you're not sure which one's holding her. They both start doing this.
That's clever.
Should they do a perception on me?
Would you have wiped that away by now?
I mean, she's probably been done doing that for hours. That doesn't go away quickly.
Do you also have the presence of mind to think of that?
No.
Do you bathe regularly?
No.
perceptions from everyone that's there.
17?
14.
Let me roll stealth.
No.
Okay.
Because you don't bathe regularly, so your face is slightly dirty, so you'll have those tear marks.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you get?
18.
So all three of you notice that she's been crying, but she looks like she's recovered from it visually, like she's adjusted herself. But because she doesn't bathe regularly, you can see the tear marks.
I will go over to her and I'll go to my knee, so I'm lower.
Mm-hmm.
What is wrong here?
She'll just look away and start cleaning. Well, okay then.
We'll sign to you at
Ins-
some point. Are you all right?
No response.
Okay.
I rolled high severity.
Hi, what?
Severity.
Oh, okay.
She'll start getting dinner ready.
We'll
Let's
ask
see,
Tickles
1,
in
2,
Twin Speak if
3,
Hild's all right.
4. She'll disperse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of her rations.
Okay.
So you get the feeling through insight, because you've been around her a while, that she's gone through something traumatic recently. But she very clearly doesn't want to talk about it. So you get the feeling that the only way that you're going to get her to talk to you about it is if A, you take her somewhere private, and B, you command her to tell you. But you also get the feeling if you do that, that's going to have a negative effect on your relationship with her.
Oh, I could have already guessed that.
You get the feeling that, from Tickles, that she went through something, but Tickles doesn't think that she's completely okay. Like, she's an emotional wreck.
Sure.
So that's kind of the, like, Tickles keeps staring at her like she's concerned about her, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But you do see Tickles. Tickles has returned.
I will go up to Hild. Hild, if something is wrong, you can talk to Loki.
She will look at him like, really?
Well,
It's not your choice. She'll go back to her choice.
Phrasing.
Loki is here for you, is what he needs to say.
Busy.
Teach her how to write so she can.
No.
And then I will go. I will let her be for the moment, but I will keep an eye on her. But I will go over to Tickles and go like this. So underhanded, not like overhand.
She's still like leaning back away from you because you're 11 foot tall and
I'll kind of try to, as much as I can, to kind of shrink. I gotta like go like this a lot, but I'm still huge.
So when you scritch her chin, are you doing underneath the chin?
Yeah, because it's better to go underneath than over. Because if that's threatening, this is like,
Yeah.
hmm.
So when you scritch underneath of her chin,
Mm-hmm.
only you see this because you have true sight, but you see your fingertips glow. And you see the eyes of Tickles kind of shimmer a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And Tickles kind of looks around. And then all of a sudden you see Tickles get excited and just start bamfing all over the place. Like, starts dancing and running around. Runs around your leg a few times, up into the backpack, and then next thing you know, is on top of his head.
I do rub the top of her head though. Too.
Now it's back in your. Now she's back in your hands, and she's calm a little bit. She's like,
I'm imagining Cat doing the Cossack dance.
Are you all right?
With 6 legs.
meow.
Feed her or
That would
something.
be
I love the fact that it's not like bamfing by teleporting. It's just going invisible for a short amount of time and moving, but I'm seeing it the entire time.
No, she's actually like night crawlering. Like,
Oh wait, really? Oh,
yeah. That's a special ability I gave her.
Oh, okay.
She actually like Nightcrawler and Black Smoke like.
Oh, okay. That's new.
Yeah, you've never seen a displacer piece like that.
Ron used the water gun.
Yes, I sure did.
It was somewhat effective.
So do you want me to update her character sheet anyway, or
What?
Tickles? Or just hold off on that?
You don't know anything yet?
Okay.
So I'm assuming you guys are just going to kind of keep camp until Skull gets back with your guest.
Yeah, we're... Well, we need to... I guess if we have rations, we can use those for
Yeah.
at least today. I
You
trust
do.
you better with hunting anyway, so... Since we're apparently not good at it. So we'll go off into the woods and continue with our initiative training.
Okay. Like far away from the camp?
Visibly away. We're not going like an hour away, but just enough so that no one's watching us.
Okay.
Behind some shrubbery.
Exactly.
So you guys are over there doing your training. Those of you that are in camp see Skull come over the hilltop with his wolf, and then you see a Mesoamerican looking individual, you know, the whole Aztec look, feathers and armor, bones and all that. And then Loki sees something that Loki's never seen before. A dire jaguar come over the hill.
I also think, I thought it was Tickles Frey was talking about, but maybe it's that one too. Who knows? Because it's big. And it looks dangerous.
Hill. Out of your peripheral vision, you see a very large cat with gold fur. Brownish gold kind of colored fur.
Walk into the shelter.
Yep. I am small and edible. So you guys arrive in camp. You guys can role play amongst yourselves.
Oh, I am like,
Large.
yeah, 11'2". So, in case your character's never seen a man as big as my character.
We'll see.
Only demigods.
I can't say I'm on a first name basis with any of those, so.
Yep.
When we get there, I will say something obscene in Nysketh just to see if anyone. makes
No
any
one
questions.
knows.
Okay. Just playing safe here. Hello!
I'll point in with one of my axes. River.
Hello!
You speak our language.
Oh, yes. I have seen people from over the sea a few times. Once or twice, you know.
Are you mortal?
Oh, yes, of course. At least I assume I am. I haven't tried anything else.
Why is it that a mortal, but not a demigod, knows our language?
We're not there.
You see the jaguar kind of walk into camp and goes over to where the food was being prepared that Hild walked away from and sees a piece of meat.
Hello, good sir.
Hold on. We haven't been invited yet.
Cat will sit back on its haunch and just stare at the meat.
It is good to meet you outsiders. It has been too long. How did you come here?
Oh, our shipwreck.
Yeah. Like Dylan.
Amazing. I am also stranded because my boat is not very good.
So
Do you not live around here?
Oh, no. Far northwest of here. I don't live in this benighted place.
You don't live on this island?
No, I live on this island, just not here.
Oh.
Here, the people are very primitive and backwards. It's not a good place. He says wearing cotton armor with probably a bone in his head.
Do you have a bone through your nose, or?
No. I like being able to breathe normally.
Do you have tattoos of any kind?
Oh yes, I have the clan markings. Oh, where are my manners? A hayakata. A hayakata.
I take your hand and like your arm, forearm, basically, and just like Loki is Loki.
I appreciate the gesture. I don't say that a lot, but I appreciate the gesture. Who else is? I can see. You're here.
I believe so.
A hayakata. Pleased to meet you.
Mile.
And
Not here.
The
you're
twins are
not
not
here, and you're hiding.
I'm here though, but yeah, I assume we got to
Yes.
not that I talk much.
Yeah. The small talk that's called
He
us.
probably asked, "What's your name?" and he's probably like, skull.
I would.
And that was it.
I would have attempted some chit chat, but upon not receiving any response. So, where are you from?
We are from Arbis.
Arbus.
It is a continent to the south.
Ah, how far? I've never personally heard of it. I don't think we've ever taken anyone
3
from
months.
there.
3 months on that ship.
3 months by sea.
Oh yes, we've definitely never had anyone from there. It sounds very far from here.
Yes. Quite a perilous journey.
Do you have a way to get back?
I look at the ship that the demigod made us.
Yep.
How foolish of me.
We do.
You do notice that the design of the ship looks very Nyskethian. It's got the tribal markings, and the figurehead is like serpent, and
Whose tribal markings?
it's actually the markings of one of the demigods.
Oh, so it's not a particular. Ooh.
Nope.
That is a very nice ship. Where did you get that?
Oh, a demigod of snakes gave it to us.
You're a real kidder, aren't you? No, seriously, where'd you get it?
Loki does not kid in this instance. Loki can tell jokes, but Loki never jokes when it comes to the gods.
What's up?
At this point, Skull and Hottie are going to leave to go hunting.
Okay.
Continue.
He's serious, isn't he?
Yeah, he's very serious.
Could you please describe this demigod? Just for my own edification.
He will describe the picture of the demigod of snakes that's on Discord.
Okay. You were either very lucky or very unlucky.
Yes, he tried to kill Loki in Skull.
Well, it's a harsh world, eh? Sun's got. It's unfortunate, but hey, sun's got to come up somehow. Anyway, you mind if we, Quick and myself have a little sit down here and grab ourselves something to eat real quick? Yeah?
Who?
Yep.
Quick. Me and Quick.
Oh, your cat's name is Quick.
Yes,
I don't know if you saw it.
When you say quick, the cat's ears kind of.
Don't worry about it, Quick. Everything's fine.
Hello, Quick.
You don't have to worry about him. He's perfectly harmless.
I know. I'm aware.
Wait, did it? So
It goes.
did it just meow at me? And
No, it goes. My God, you're big.
Oh.
Don't worry about him.
Because he has bee speech.
Yes. Don't worry about him. He's perfectly fine.
Oh, everything is fine. He was just saying how I was big.
He is a very observant creature. But I assume.
Goes back to staring at the
Where
slab
are our
of meat.
manners? You are hungry, are you not?
Oh, I couldn't impose. I am protesting too much. Yes,
I will sling a barrel off of my shoulder.
A barrel?
I will grab a mug, or a mug, or a horn, and I will open the top of the barrel. Here, it is ale
Ready.
or mead.
I will. Wait, which one is it?
Huh?
Is it ale or mead?
It's a barrel of endless ale, so I would assume it's ale, but I mean,
Okay.
mead was also very common for.
Are you referring to the endless barrel?
Yeah.
That's ale.
Okay.
Okay. I will pull the thing down.
It's actually incredibly good. Like, you've had foreign people liquor before, and usually it tastes like piss. But this is actually really, really good.
Do you? It doesn't appear to have gone down at all.
Oh, this barrel is endless.
Oh, I see that. Do you mind if I?
It is a big barrel.
No, I'm just asking if you mind if I grab another one.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were like, mind if I
Mind if
take
I
it?
have this?
No, I'm not asking for the.
What else do you have that's nice?
I think I'm like one of the only people that can actually carry
Constitution save on the second cup.
Okay. Well, that was wisdom save for something else, but so if I still can, I will be taking another one because I failed the wisdom save.
Yep.
Plus 4 is 21.
You're not buzzed, but you feel very content.
Okay. I think I will have another one.
Okay, give me another Constitution save.
Yeah, 13.
So you feel slightly buzzed, but you don't feel like, oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Okay.
Is this a wisdom save?
Yes, I passed. I'm gonna hold on.
So are you knocking them back, or are you gonna drink them over at a time?
I think he probably knocked the first
Pretty much
one
just knocking him back.
Okay. So you can give me a perception check.
15?
So you notice that the jaguar is sitting on his haunch, staring at the big slab of meat, and over the last 10 minutes you guys have been talking, has been drooling and has a puddle in front of him. It's just
I'll kind of go over to the jaguar quick a little bit.
okay.
Do you want it?
It says yes. You understand because of bee speech.
Mm-hmm. You can have it.
And with a quickness that actually catches you by surprise, it's gone.
The meat or the
meat
jaguar?
is gone.
Okay.
And you see it doing one of those like that and just swallows it whole. And then grabs another piece off the slab and walks over and lays down and starts eating it slower.
Mm-hmm.
Let's appreciate it. Well,
Hild? Where did you go, Hild?
Hill?
She peeks her head out of the tent.
Ah, there you are. We have a guest, Hild.
I will restring my bow at this point just for the sake of convenience.
You will see an extremely petite, malnourished girl walk out. She has blonde hair that's kind of messily tied in a braid, blue eyes, fairish skin, extremely malnourished,
Okay.
and she has a big, thick collar around her neck and
Okay.
2 more around her wrists.
Okay.
So you instantly know what that means.
Who owns that one?
Oh, that would be Loki.
You're letting it get far too thin. It's
No.
me.
She does not eat all the time, and Loki tries to get her to eat when he notices her not eat.
I think you try. I think you try.
Sometimes she doesn't eat and Loki does not see it. But if Loki notices it, Loki tries to tell her to eat. Or ask her to eat. If you notice her not to eat, would you inform Loki?
Certainly, but do you not command your property where you come from? Is that not done there?
Now, I will mind you that this conversation is being had out in the open.
I know.
So, Hill, you do hear this.
I'm staring at that fucking jaguar is that thing gonna eat me?
Have you ever seen a National Geographic video where you see a predatory cat rip a piece of meat off? You see it doing that
Yeah, she's staring at the thing blue in the face oh my god, this thing's gonna eat me.
Loki views Hild more like a daughter.
I think I understand. Oh. It's not mine. You do what you
Loki
like.
tries what he can to protect her.
Yeah, that makes sense. I have one at home myself, looks after the house.
Daughter or servant?
Servant.
Oh,
Well, servant. Kind of wishy-washy term. I got it down south, it's quiet, it's quiet, cleans, prays at the place. Nothing weird. That's actually why we've been down here. We were trying to acquire a few more such people.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere, Stacy. She appears. She appears in front of you. No one can see it. Well, you can because of true sight.
I'm talking to him, and then I notice this. I'm just. You probably see me looking off towards his direction, just confused.
She says,
These truly are strange.
I have succeeded in the research that you required. I can now give you the gift that you were seeking. Are you prepared? You see her kind of turn into an orb and spiral a little bit and fly into his eyes. And his eyes kind of flash an arcane color. You now have access to take that level.
Curious.
You have no idea what just happened.
Given the height difference, it's probably hard for me to tell what he was even looking at, or where particularly he was looking.
He's over there like,
So
you know,
what's-
I was just looking in his direction, but you don't know exactly what I was looking at.
So Vial, what's your reaction? What do you do?
The moment she flies into your eyes, you're like,
I'm just buzzing.
excited.
you're shaking.
Are you all right?
Thank you.
Do you need a drink?
Drink doesn't do nothing for me.
Poor bastard. I don't know how he goes through it. Well, and at this point,
Drink is nice.
drink is fantastic. It is one of the few things that makes life worth living.
Loki must drink a lot to get drunk.
Yeah.
Loki is very big.
George,
Mm-hmm.
survival check for me for hunting.
Since I'm hunting beasts, do I get advantage or?
I'm just rolling, see if you find something.
Oh, just straight survival? Okay. 14.
Okay, that's high enough. Roll me an encounter roll, d6.
Okay. 1.
Something.
I would assume so.
George,
Yeah.
tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense. We'll try that again.
Alright. Stop.
We're having Gith for dinner.
Oh,
Get
okay.
the key for
Little
Or it could be
gamey,
gets
but-
dry, yeah, I guess.
George,
Yes.
out of your peripheral vision, I need you to give me a what is your passive perception?
My passive perception is 15.
Okay, what is your wolf's passive?
12. Yeah, 12.
Okay, its stealth is higher than your passive, so I will let you roll perception to see it.
Both of us?
Yep.
On the metal die. So that's
Rob.
that's 17 for me and 15 for Hati.
Okay, you don't see anything.
Could hotties possibly smell it?
No.
No. Okay.
It doesn't actually have that attribute.
Oh, he doesn't have any sense?
No, no consent. It's primal bond instead.
So, out of your peripheral vision, you see a large creature of some kind. You're not really sure because everything happens so quick.
Mm-hmm.
But it jumps out of a bush, and you see something long come out of its mouth at you. And it just goes straight like that. That whatever it is that jumps out of its mouth comes right at your chest.
Since I have a speed weapon, I cannot be surprised. So,
Even if it was coming out of stealth?
It can't gain surprise on him.
You can still
So-
go first, but he's not surprised.
Yeah.
Okay, so it won't get like sneak attack.
Yeah.
Does a 21 hit you?
yes, a 21 hits me.
Okay. Whatever it is that flies out, hits you and does 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
And then you notice that it has armor and a weapon in its hand.
So it's like a person? Or?
It's a humanoid looking thing, but it's big.
Okay.
You can give me a perception check real quick before we go into initiative to see if you can figure out what it is, because it does have mud all over it.
Alright, 14.
14. I'd say 14. Give me a nature check at disadvantage
Nature, even for me? Okay.
because it's such an obscure creature.
Okay, fair enough. 12.
12 is high enough. You know that to be a bullywog.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It is a very large frog-like creature that is amphibious. It can attack with its tongue, and it usually wears armor and always wields a weapon.
Alright.
They're quite dangerous in packs.
Alright.
This one doesn't seem to be in a pack. It seems to be by itself.
Okay.
But it will be initiative at this point.
Okay. How far away is it from me?
It's right up on you.
Okay.
Well, 10 feet away because of its tongue.
Okay.
18 for me.
16 for me.
What about for your wolf?
He shares my turn.
Okay. So it will leap at you again, and it will take its multi-attack. It is going to attempt to wrap its tongue around you. So that would be an opposed grapple.
Okay, so athletics?
Yes.
So you guys like frog legs?
About to find out.
I'm not the French orc.
Yes, it is a matter of fact.
Oh crap! That's
What'd you roll on the dice?
That's a 2.
Oh, I rolled a 2 also.
Okay.
This should be interesting.
You probably have a higher mod.
Total?
Total.
My total is 8.
Yeah, you beat it. Mine was a 4.
Okay.
So you're like, you grab the tongue, and then it brings its body close. It like leaps towards you, and then it's going to take its other multi-attack with
Okay.
a weapon attack. And it's going to miss.
Okay.
Your turn.
All right. Bonus action. Hati, bite. And I will swing my axe at it. Hati will go first. He'll move adjacent and let's see. So plus 3.
By the way, just for those that are curious, because I know we have viewers and stuff, when I did the original roll or flip through the page to see what you got, it was a storm giant. It was a storm giant duke.
I think we would have noticed.
Yeah.
Pretty hard to miss that.
I'm like, wait a minute, that's a CR 28. No
All right.
thanks.
You notice a giant foot.
11 to
Coming
hit.
at you.
11 will not hit him.
Okay.
Roll dexterity.
All right.
Get
So
splatted.
then I will use my axe. Since I've got one hand occupied with the tongue, I assume I'm using it one-handed.
Okay.
So 14 plus
You
6
hit.
is okay. That'll be 28. So that'll be 10 slashing magical if it matters.
It does.
Okay.
So it's his turn?
Yep.
What?
I'm pretty sure he's got anklets of heresy.
No,
Oh.
remember I couldn't.
No, he.
Oh, he can attune to it?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I
Oh,
don't
okay.
have Arcana.
All right. It will do a multi-attack with you again. This time it's going to use its great axe twice.
All right.
Only one will hit.
Alright.
That's a 21.
Okay, 21 hits me.
Okay. Great axe is 2d12 plus 3.
So okay, roll it.
Oh, is this bullywog large?
Yes.
Oh, this is a big one.
22 points of damage.
Okay.
You still up?
Yes.
Good.
I rolled the damage in front of Rob.
Yeah.
Because the dice are so strong. I didn't want anyone to think I'm trying to kill you.
Okay.
And that will be its turn.
All right. I will. I'll tell. Let's see. I'll tell Hati to go get help. Yeah. Switch to two-handed grip. Yeah, 'cause that'll be my bonus action. Switch to a two-handed grip and.
Hati will actually disobey you. Hati's going to take a 5-foot step away from combat. He's going to disengage, and he is going to for 6 seconds. I need everyone to make a perception check at camp.
Oh, I'm not at camp, but
You're on the tree line, so you'd actually get there sooner than everyone else.
okay.
Does Quick need to make it separately?
Yeah, he does get the advantage to roll it.
Okay.
16.
You hear it.
15.
You hear it.
22.
You hear it.
17 for me and 10 for Quick.
both hear it.
Okay.
23.
Everyone hears it, and those of you that have animal handling or nature can roll me a check.
Nat 20. Animal handling.
The wolf is in distress. It's requesting assistance.
21.
Wolf is in distress, requesting assistance.
Do we recognize that it's Hati?
Yes.
Okay.
15.
You don't recognize that it's Hati because you haven't known him very long, but you know that it's in distress.
Actually, do other wolves live on this island? Or are they a thing that lives here?
Trying to remember. Yes.
Okay.
Because there was a wolf dog, wasn't there?
Yeah, alpine wolves that are in the forest to the west, but
Okay.
they're not very common around here.
Okay.
But
We'll take off in that direction.
okay. I'm gonna say you're 1 turn away, and the rest of you are 2 turns away.
Okay.
George, it's your turn.
That was my bonus. Ordering Hati is a bonus action, so for my standard action, I will regrip my axe to go to up my damage die. And let's see, 19 on the die.
Hit.
Or right, not 19 on the die, but 19 total for my attack roll.
Hit.
So that'll be 8 slashing, magical if it matters.
Okay.
Quick question. Does the 1 turn away include bonus action dash?
No. So you get there at the end of this combat.
Okay.
So you can roll initiative into the next round.
Okay.
Which actually would be starting right now.
Yes, since he beat me in my shit.
So that's a 19.
So you would go before the bullywog. So you see the twins pop out of out of the trees, George.
All right, I don't acknowledge them. I'm a little busy.
Yep,
You
but we
s-
can tell he's in
Nature.
combat. I'm not trained in it. Can I still roll or not?
No.
Okay.
You see a giant frog-looking thing covered in mud attacking him, and you see he's bleeding profusely.
Okay. We will take a moment to steady ourselves. In other words, bonus action steady aim
Mm-hmm.
to give us advantage, and we will shoot it.
Okay.
Or shoot at it anyway. So that is a 16 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. That's advantage.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a lot of 10s over there.
I see 2 tens. I think.
40.
I don't think I'll be needed for this. I'm going to go use the bathroom.
So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 56 plus 4, 60 damage.
60?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Now, do we see anything else in the area? Like any other
Perception.
bullywugs? Because this is important. 17.
No.
Okay.
So it's the bullywog's turn.
Still up. Oh, fuck.
Wow.
Bullywog will attempt to flee. George, attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And Hati's within reach too.
Well, he pulled back, so unless the bullywog is running.
He's running past. He's running from
Okay.
him.
Okay, so I'll get mine first since he's adjacent to me. 15.
Hit.
12 slashing.
How do you want to do it?
Just straight up decapitation. No, it's nothing fancy here.
His body falls to the ground.
Are we still in initiative, or are we?
Nope,
Okay.
you're out. 35 EXP each to everyone.
You get 35 EXP.
35?
Yep.
Okay. I think I'm far behind my age, but I'm really
You should be the exact same number as him.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's the same.
Alright, so 1535.
The rest of the group arrives there as they find they have just decapitated what looks like a large-sized frog wearing armor and wielding a great axe.
You
I
could be
think
badly
they're
hurt.
starting to like that.
I'm not in great shape, but I'm still standing.
Okay, if you will not attempt to prevent me, I will offer you some medical assistance.
All right.
Meanwhile, we would like to.
Stop.
Stop! Heal 11.
Okay.
We would like to stealth and search the area to make sure
Okay.
there are no more.
Give me a search.
Do you want me to stealth, or does it not matter?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so what's
But
a search?
We'll
that
say
would
for aesthetics, you're stealthing.
be... Okay, and
Investigate.
so that would be investigation.
Yes.
Okay, that's a 19 on the die plus 6, so 25.
Okay. So as you're making your way around and you're looking around, you find this dome of what looks like mud and dirt that's been kind of smoothed out.
Okay.
So it's like a cave entrance that's big enough for just the bullywug to get in. And down inside, you see like 20 sets of eyes looking at you. But they're very small sets of eyes. So like bullywug tadpoles or something. You're not really sure.
Okay. We will leave cautiously and go back to where we found them and tell them about it.
Okay.
We say we don't, because we failed our nature check, so we don't know what these things are. So
So all of you have gathered together except Hild, which stayed at camp, correct?
I think
So the twins come back and say there's a nest of these things over there. There's like 20 of them.
For DM's essay, I healed George for 11 hit points.
I heard.
Okay.
they look small, but they are potential enemies.
Well, I need to make a nature check to know them, or know of them.
We have a complaint that they're having a hard time hearing people. Can we move her?
Yeah.
We just get the cord from underneath there.
Yep.
There we go. There we go. That should be better for everyone to hear. So what was your question?
First of all, do I need to make a nature check to know at baseline what these things are?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what they are.
Because they're not common where you come from.
Okay. Big frog things.
So, what are we doing?
Well, you rolled high enough on your nature check to know what they are, so.
All right. So would I need to do any additional check to?
No, they just need you to tell them what it is.
Bullywug.
Are they?
Evil amphibious creatures.
Frogmen. Bad.
Can they be reasoned with?
I look down at the corpse sometimes.
Do we need to eradicate them? They're near our camp.
Possibly more. Wouldn't kick the nest.
Okay.
I'll start.
What did you do to make this one attack you?
Looked tasty. I'm gonna start butchering the body.
Okay. Looks like frog's back on the menu.
Does it have anything on it apart from the armor and?
It has
weapons?
hide armor, a battle axe, a spear, and a small little bag.
We'll check the bag with making sure to check. I mean, I seriously doubt a bullywug bag is trapped, but we'll check it just in case.
There is no traps. And inside of the bag, there will be. Stacy, roll me a percentile roll. I need everyone to try to speak up a little bit. There's a few of you that talk very softly.
71.
All right.
71. There is a gold locket with a portrait of a human woman. Appears to be from the western lands. It's not a normal thing here. Hunter, go ahead and roll a percentile.
Are you keeping the loot, John? Are you doing loot?
54.
I'm not at there.
It's your job to be note taker there.
Sorry.
So, what'd you get?
54.
54.
What was the first thing?
A locket with a woman's picture.
A
Human.
gold locket.
A human woman from the west.
West here or west of here?
4 pieces of gold. George.
45.
45. Oh. 3 more pieces of gold.
3?
Yep.
So we have 7 gold from this bag so far.
48.
More gold.
That's too big for the bag. Roll again.
97.
Roll me a nature.
12.
Anyone else have nature trained? Roll nature. Because all this stuff is being taken out in front of everyone, so.
Yep.
23.
Also 23.
So both of you are aware that this is a very special ore. A big chunk of ore is pulled out of here. It is meteorite, aka adamantine, and it is enough to make 1 longsword.
How'd that fit in there? That,
It's a big bag, I said.
oh, I misunderstood. I thought it was a small
Not
bag.
a coin purse.
Ouch. Okay.
Your roll, Rick.
36.
36. A pile of 12 sheep bones.
Sheep bones?
Sheep bones. Bah!
Should I bother putting that in?
I'm gonna keep those.
He's very tribal.
Do them with
Well,
that.
Or the dog.
Uh-huh. Here.
I already handled it. Sheep was made of bones.
Everywhere Mary went, the sheep bones were sure to go. Rattle, 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 jiggle, jiggle, rattle, rattle, rattle. And then I need a percentile from you, Josh.
15.
Ooh,
Is it here?
Hunter.
Yes.
You see the first thing with a magical aura. A clay bowl is pulled out that has a magical aura.
Take out the pearl, and I will spend time to identify.
It is a bowl of restful food. When you eat or drink out of it for a meal, it does 1d4 healing. Can only be used once per day. Just an extra bump of healing. It's a very basic type item, but still rare.
What was it bowl of?
Restful eating.
Okay.
And George, you can give me a survival roll for the butchering that you're doing with the bullywog.
You got this.
I will give you your beast roll as well. It is a beast.
Alright. So, advantage.
It's not a monstrosity.
I consider it a beast.
Alright, 24.
You come away with 2 perfect frog legs and 4 steaks from each side of the body. So it's a total of 8 steaks and 2 giant frog legs.
Alright, I will head over to Starfire to cook them.
Well, there's already a fire at camp.
Okay, I'll go cook them as a fire and dedicate the rest of the body to Uller.
So you're gonna throw the rest of the body in the fire?
Yes.
Okay. Hild, you see him come back with giant frog legs. Like, I'm talking giant frog legs.
He's bloody, isn't he?
Yeah.
Actually, frogs don't bleed a lot.
No, he's
His own
bloody.
attack,
Oh. Yes, he is actually. Oh, there we go.
Rick, she faints at the sight of blood.
Oh, okay.
So she's passed out in the shelter.
So
You should get a new one.
This one's so effective.
I'm assuming everyone comes
Loki's
back to
trying
camp.
to break.
Yeah.
Okay. So when everyone gets back to camp, you guys notice that there is a few vultures flying around because of the battle scene, and you see them all go down eventually once you guys are away from the area. Like they're licking up the blood or something, pieces, maybe scraps or something.
Entrails.
Listen,
So what are you guys doing?
What time is it?
Because we didn't establish that, it is about 11 o'clock in the afternoon.
Hold on.
okay.
Well, I mean, it did. I believe it was like noon when I got sent to Asgard, and they were gone for about 6 hours. So, I mean, yeah, it's probably pretty accurate.
About 11 p.m.
Okay.
That's 1100.
2300.
Okay,
2300.
thank you. Sorry, I'm getting my things confused. Well, anyone else tired, or is it just me?
I want to insight that. That's suspicious as hell from somebody we've never seen before.
Okay.
So that's a 21.
I'm tired.
Okay.
It's been a long day.
Do you have a tent?
Nope.
You just gonna curl up with Quick?
Yeah, pretty much.
We have
Get
a lean-to.
under one of the thicker trees.
Okay. Quick has already made himself a little nest underneath one of the trees in the weeds. You go over there, lay with him. You guys fall asleep.
Okay.
Who is on first watch?
I'll take first watch.
First watch with one of the twins, if I remember correctly.
Oops, that's the wrong guy. Wow, she's winning every time. Yeah, the female's taking first watch.
Okay. So explain to me exactly what you're doing on first watch. The rest of you are asleep, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, out cold.
I'm basically just orbiting the campsite with Hati sitting at the center, so he can give me a warning if something gets past me.
Okay.
What's the what's the weather like? Is it clear? Is it
Ooh. Good point. We shall roll the weather.
that changes their behavior a little bit?
It's pretty clear. The stars are out, but there is a cool breeze blowing, which is nice because today was pretty warm.
Okay.
So it's kind of relaxing.
Okay, so it's not like unpleasantly cold or anything.
No.
Okay, so the male is doing his trance outside then, and what the female's going to do with him orbiting the camp, we're going to do kind of like a weird, like we're going to crisscross it back and forth so that we go to its perimeter, check around, move back the other way, check on her brother, and then move back the other way.
Okay.
So it's and she'll probably do that in a figure 4. So hitting like 4 of the same points that he is with the perimeter, but at
Okay.
different times.
All right. So we'll have both of you roll an encounter roll. D6.
6.
Okay. Roll me a d6, one of you. Who rolled the 6?
I did.
I'll have you roll the d6 then.
Alright. 5.
And roll a d4.
2.
Ooh. Okay. Perception check, George, and the female,
That's correct.
the female twin.
Nat 20.
22. Or, sorry, 23.
So both of you will see it. You see a large vampire bat fly towards camp and will land in one of the trees and will hang upside down and will begin to clean itself. You guys are aware of how big a vampire bat is, right?
Yeah.
Like from my table up, their body's like that big. Their wingspan is like that. They're
Okay.
very big creatures.
But this one's a large one, so is this medium size
It's
for
a
game mechanics or large size?
game mechanics. It is a medium-sized, but it is still not a bat. It's a bat.
Okay. I'll keep an eye on it, but otherwise just continue what I was doing.
Okay.
Same, and I'll be a little bit stealthier, sneaking a little bit more. In
I need
case.
both of you to roll a percentile. You to roll percentile twice, but say which one is for you and which one is for Hati.
Alright, this is for me.
You said percentile.
Mm-hmm.
68 for me. 99 for Hati.
43.
Okay. So The vampire bat will fly down and will land in front of Hati. And then you hear the vampire bat go, "Hello." Hati's like teeth are out. He's ready to attack it.
Well, Hati understands all languages that I speak. He doesn't speak any, but he
Yeah,
does.
but it scared the shit out of him.
Okay.
Like, you get a giant bat drop in front of you and say hello. Like, this isn't Fern Gully.
All right.
Gravity works.
Or is it?
Red wires, green wires,
I'll hold out my hand to Hati. I'll hold out my
Perception.
hand to Hati and walk up behind the bed. But still, I'm holding both my axes.
Perception. That's
Yep.
a 26.
So you see this happening from a distance.
Okay.
The
Leave.
bat was cleaning itself. It stops and looks. Okay.
Who? I'll point my axe.
You see it fly off. You told it to leave.
All right.
It leaves.
Who? Where's the owl?
That's right.
Will the female will quick come to you and say, "Any idea what that was?"
Bat.
All right.
Talked.
A bat that talks.
What?
That's what I thought. All right. And we'll go back to it.
Nature from either of you, if you're
I am not
curious.
trained.
If you're trained and curious.
I am curious, but I am trained. 12.
The only thing you can think of is this must be a fake creature of some kind. Or it's an actual vampire in disguise. But if it was a vampire in disguise, it probably would have tried to eat one of you.
And also went to Blunt's cover that way.
True.
Does the awaken spell allow creatures to talk?
Yep.
Okay, so it could be an awakened bat, but we probably don't know that.
I don't know anything about awakening magic.
Yeah, I don't think
So-
the twins do either.
The rest of your watch is uneventful. Second watch, who do you wake up? Obviously, you wake up the male.
Well, so I'm not quite clear on this. So how long are you guys doing watches for? Like
4
3
hours, I thought.
No, I thought we do them for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're doing another watch.
Yeah, because it'll overlap with the twins that way,
Okay.
so that they're because the twins only need 4 hours of trance, and so they split the watch into 2. I
So
figured
you're
everyone
doing-
else would. I figured those 3 would split it into like 3, which would be like what 2.5.
Oh, okay, I see. So,
So
two of-
imagine the twins weren't there, and it was just those 3 people. They'd always want somebody on watch, right? So however they would divide it, they're going to do it. The twins, imagine they weren't there. The twins would split their watch in 2, and so they're just both sets of people are doing that,
Okay.
so that there's always 2 people on watch.
There's the
Alright.
twin schedule and everyone else's schedule.
So,
Yes.
so second watch can go ahead and roll and counter roll.
Who's getting second watch?
Would you say I woke up by my?
Should be the same people.
Oh.
Well, it would be one of those 2, and then the twins for second watch, right?
You're only
Yep.
letting them sleep for 2 hours.
Well, that's how watches work. Like you sleep for 2 hours. Like the person who gets the middle watch gets the shitty run, but I mean we don't have to do it that way, but that's the way.
Yeah, that's how it's always been abstracted.
Okay. All right. So which one of these 2 are you waking up then?
Him.
Okay.
Would you
So-
say I would woken up from my faint spell?
They probably put you in a cart and let you sleep.
Okay.
I mean. All right, George, you go to sleep.
Yep.
Okay, both of you, and counter roll.
D6 again.
Yep.
6.
5.
Give me a D6 roll,
2.
and give me a D4.
2.
Okay. Clouds start to cover the sky slowly over the next 2 hours. Rest of the watch is uneventful.
Do they look like storm clouds?
It looks like the starting of one, but it could pass you over by the time the wind blows it.
Okay.
They're forming pretty slow and they're moving,
Mhm.
so probably not. Somebody's getting wet, but probably not you guys.
Okay.
So it's after my 2 hour shift?
Yep.
Alright. I will wake Stacy up and I will go back to my tent.
So Bale is woken up,
And the twins switch.
and the twins switch. I will have both of you give me an encounter roll.
D6.
Yep.
4.
3.
All right. So during your watch, you see something very weird. You see the magic in everything. So you see the magic items that are on the twins, the outline of the displacer beast. You see his weapon. You know, the other magic items that are in the group. You kind of see their aura, and you're kind of like, what the hell? And like you kind of rub your eyes a little bit, and then it's gone. So you can feel like as time progresses, you're getting more stronger with the arcane that you've been studying for so long and so hard. So you're actually starting to see, you know, fruit bear from your efforts. The rest of the watch goes uneventful, however. And I'm assuming you guys are going to be going into a fourth watch.
I guess, yeah.
I would say that she wakes up early to prepare the camp for the beginning of the day.
So they would know to wake you up around fourth watch so you can start making breakfast. Okay, so she's woken up to start breakfast at fourth watch. Who's taking fourth watch? Probably just the twin.
Okay.
Unless you feel like waking me up.
No, we don't trust you.
Fair enough.
We literally just met this guy.
I know, it's
we,
fine.
We can't trust him. Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
Okay, so I get an encounter roll from both of you.
5.
3.
Okay. The watch is uneventful. Hild, give me a survival roll, please, for cooking breakfast.
22.
I'm assuming you're doing frog and eggs.
Sure.
Okay. So around 7 o'clock in the morning, everyone is woken up to the smell of eggs, coffee, and frog legs being fried on the grill.
Have you ever seen coffee before?
Probably not, actually. You've seen cocoa, which is something they hadn't seen before, but you've never seen coffee, but it's very strong smelling.
What is this?
It's coffee.
Okay, well, what is that?
Take a drink. It is quite bitter.
Do you want a emoji dice? See if you like it or not.
I think I like it a little too much.
You're like,
It's like you in real life.
Yeah. I mean, I've never been on meth, but I imagine this is kind of what it feels like.
Do you have a barrel of this?
Do you have a never-ending barrel of this too?
What happens if I put the two together?
Yes.
You create an African drink called a samboka.
A third continent.
For real, it's a real thing.
Yeah. Or a Black Russian.
As Cat Williams says, it's a drink that black people do not want to drink because you get fucked up, but you can't go to sleep. I love Cat Williams. He is such. I love his comedy.
Okay. I will sit patiently and wait for.
Hill, do you start passing out food?
Mm-hmm. She'll give you extra health items for your cat.
Thank you very much.
She intentionally tries to avoid your cat.
Don't worry. It doesn't have to worry about it. It's harmless.
Yeah, she'll give the food to everyone.
Alright.
So everyone is issued food.
I'm watching Hill to make sure she eats.
Is that taking tea today?
Nope.
Hilt! Hilt!
Don't forget your breakfast.
You forgot to eat.
Are you
Eat
eating a whole
more.
meal or a bite?
A bite.
Eat more. You're a growing girl. You need to eat.
What would be a sigh, but nothing comes out. She'll like. You ever see like a 5-year-old that doesn't want to eat but eats because they have?
Yeah.
So you eat a meal though.
Yes.
Okay. You are very lucky because I was going to give you a level of exhaustion today if you didn't eat again.
Yep, that's good. That's the point.
I haven't mentioned this before, but the way the twins eat is very strange. They sit
Did
kind
you
of.
say they feed each other?
Yeah, so they sit like
I was about
like
to ask, do they
cross.
feed each other?
Well, they sit like cross-legged on the ground, a little bit askew, so they can see behind each other in case anything were to come from the side. And they're not even really looking at what they're doing, but they've got like plates of each type of thing in front of them, and then glasses. And like the male is in charge of like the meat and the drink, and the girl's in charge of like the vegetable and everything else. So they'll grab one piece and they'll be like looking around, and then the male will grab another one and like feed her, and like he'll pick up the cup and like feed her, and it's just
It's a very well organized orchestra.
So paranoid. Who hurt you as a child?
Apparently, they've been through